afternoon. I just thought I'd come and show you some of my eBay bits and bobs that have arrived this week, which some of them one of them I'm wearing on my feet, which I'll just take off and show you. I have to undo them because why not I just bring you down here. You've probably seen me cooker in view for the kitchen. Can you see? I don't know what you just saw then, but let me take them off. I've just been Finn's just gone for a rest now, a later one than a normal earlier one, because he wasn't really that tired this morning. So I've been messing around with the nails again. The pink now with, I don't know if you can see this little design, little sparkles and flowers on. I'm yet to finish off. I'm nearly there with this one. I've just got 2 fingers to do. So I've been walking around with pink and mint green hands. Was this shoe. It's like a rose gold. Don't know if you can see it properly on here. And they're like a little wedge. Can't remember what these are called. Like espadrilles, whatever they're called. From Retro, it's called Retro. Off eBay. If you just put in, I think I just put rose sandals, and then loads of different ones came up, and these came up. They were around £20. They weren't over £20, I don't think. And because they're like a little wedge, they're not too hot. They're so comfy. I've just been wearing them since I got them because I haven't actually been out in them in the street yet because the weather's been a bit wet and I've not really been out. Or did I wear them the other day? No, I haven't worn them out. I've just been wearing them in. Not to break them in, they're just dead comfy, but they're not dirty, so I've been wearing them in the house. So it's like my flip flops I've got. I don't really wear them out. I wear them in the house like slippers because they're dead comfy. And then I did show on Instagram 2 tops yesterday that came. You'll be seeing me wearing these anyway. You know these that come off your shoulder? I've had ones with Primark and stuff, but I've had sometimes they've been dead tight here and you have to keep pulling them down all the time. They keep pinging up. So when these came, I thought, oh, they're only £2.99 off eBay. They're from Manchester, where I'm from anyway. But I think I just typed in, off the shoulder tops, and I spotted these for £2.99. I thought, well, they're dead cheap. I wonder if they ping up your shoulders, whatever. They don't, and it's one size fits all. They're very stretchy and they don't ping up. And what I like about them is tops now seem to have the little bows on the side. So, like this. And they're quite baggy, just you can wear them with shorts, or you could tuck them in and have the back out, or whatever. But I could probably just show you actually, even though I've got a top on. It might look a bit stupid, but this one, I don't know what it's coming across on camera. It's actually pink with pink and white little stripes with, which I didn't realise because I see it as my lucky mascot sort of a thing now. Ladybirds. I didn't know it had ladybirds on. See, it's not too tight. You get the ones that are really tight that end up pinging. I mean, obviously I've got a top underneath. It looks a bit stupid. And my top's puffy under here anyway, so it might make the top puff out. But they're just easy wear. See, the top's puffing out. Easy wear, cute for when it's hot. And I got another one as well because I thought, well, I'll get them for £2.99. If they're cheap, nasty, but they're not. They're like a nice it's cotton and nylon, but it's nice. It's not like I was expecting some like really cheap nasty thing that you can get from China sometimes and that are too small, but they're not. So you can tuck them in and have them out, or they're longish as well if you want to cover your bottom a little bit. And then I was after a baby blue, but they're out of stock. So because I now know that they are nice and they do stay off my shoulders and they're comfortable, I'll try and get the light blue one. There's a baby blue one. This is like a navy blue and white stripes with the little ladybirds on. Sort of nautical, but not with the ladybirds on. So I got them. They were $2.99 each. I just thought for that much, I might as well get two because I might come on here hauls, but it's not like I'm buying expensive stuff because I don't. And then I got another one. Because I'm losing weight a little bit, obviously, I'm treating myself to little things as a treat because I can. This one, I have to find out how much this one was. Let me see if it's on my phone. Same sort of thing, but it's more of a floaty material like a shirt, you know, with the where they go up at the sides, rounded, a little bit longer on the back than it is on the front. Then, and again, with the tie knots, but little buttons down the front, but I don't. No, they don't come undone. It looks like it does, but it doesn't for show. And that comes off your shoulders too, and it's in peach, because pink and peach are like one of my favourite colours, if you haven't noticed. But this is like, I've not tried this on yet. The shirt. Oh, it's really cute. It'll be nice and cool as well. So I got that. Let me see if I can find it on eBay. Also, guys, I'm thinking of, we're talking about hair. I did order this off eBay. You know, one of these little, it's like a roses, like a rose gold headband. I can't put it on with what I've got on today. Well, I can, but just thought it was pretty. Now I can get my hair up. Oh, it's stuck in my hair. Bad idea. Talking about hair in a minute. That was only about $1.99, I don't know. But this top, yeah, I'm thinking of dyeing my hair. I know I'll go on about letting my greys come through. Don't know if you can see them. Probably can't on here. But I've seen a colour and I thought, no. I think tonight is the night. I'm going to bleach my hair. Not as in bleach it blonde yellow or something. Bleach it as in, I'm going to lighten it to put this colour on just to get a bit of the dark bits out. My hair is dark, but I've dyed it dark brown, and to get that a bit lighter, so let me see if I can find this top. I'm going to lighten it up, and I knew there was something else I got off eBay. I'm waiting for an extension cable for my TV because it's in the wrong place at the minute. Oh, off the shoulder. Oh no, I'm waiting for another off the shoulder top. There was a one with a skull on, and that was about £4 something. And I'll have to show you that when it comes. I knew there was something else, but like I said, it might look like I'm getting lots, but they're dead cheap. So this one was $10.99 because it's a bit of a nicer material. Not that they're not nice, but you know what I mean. And it's a bit longer and a bit more shirtified and soft. It's nice. So that was $9.99. So at the moment, my dearest buy was my shoes at £20, which I still think was good anyway. But I did buy, where are they? So I'm lightening my hair because I'm going to put, they've just come today, and I'm like, I hope this hair colour comes today because I could really do doing it tonight because Finn's out of the way at his dad's for the weekend. So I got two because even though my hair's shorter, it's thick, and sometimes I need to like just get a full cover on it. So I saw this and thought, I've been looking at colours and thought, actually, I think I'd like this on my hair because if I'm getting a bit older, it's best to go a little bit lighter. But I thought, this is lighter, but it's just a different colour. And it does look really nice on the box, and it's by L'Oreal Paris, and it's, is it Ferrier? This one. And the colour is Pure Copper Auburn, because my mum always says, you were never as dark haired when you were younger. You're always a bit lighter when you're younger. You had bits of auburn in it, so you shouldn't put dark brown on your hair. Brown on your hair, even though my hair is dark brown, but it goes black if you put dark brown on dark brown. That's what I've learned. I don't like doing that now. Ooh, copper. So yeah, it's gonna be like, hopefully, like this colour. Don't know what you think. I've got like hazely bits in my eyes because I've got coppery bits in my eyes because I've got hazel eyes. So I think it might bring my eyes out a bit more. I don't know, but I'm going pure copper auburn. Don't know what you think. But I'm getting bored, and I always get bored between stages of hair growth. It's grown a lot. It's up now in a ponytail, so I know it's growing. I am taking a few bits for it as well to help it grow, but it's growing. And it's around here, and probably because I'm trying to grow my hair out, I'll leave it as long as possible till I get it cut, because it's in fine condition, and I have longer bits at the front. But I'll probably, what we're in now, maybe at the end of summer, I'll probably get a trim. But I'm getting a bit bored, because I'm not one of them that's a hairdresser, so I'm getting cuts and things like that. So I'll treat myself, but I can do it myself. I don't need to go to the hairdressers to colour it. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I'll strip a bit of it tonight and then put this on top. Hopefully show you tonight if I'm not too tired or whatever, and hopefully Finn will go earlier so I can do it. So I don't know what you think. What do you think? Red? I'm just feeling, because I'm feeling, you know, I'm losing weight. It's coming off. I'm feeling good about myself. I'm feeling good about things. I get like this. You know when something's going on, because I always colour my hair. But then again, if I'm sad, I colour my hair. If I'm happy, I colour my hair. If I'm, I don't know, I'm a bit of a, I say an emotional eater when I've been an emotional eater. I'm an emotional hair dyer, if that makes sense. I know that will make sense to some of you. I just get bored. The amount of colours I've had in my hair, the only colours I haven't had is mad colours like pink and that. And I said I'd probably really only do that now if I grew my hair out grey. When I go grey in a few years to come, whenever, I could do it. But at the minute I keep thinking, oh yeah, I keep seeing more greys in my hair. I know you can't see on here, but then again, maybe it's not enough to do that. Even though in my head I'm like, oh god, I've got loads. And I don't mean, oh my god, I've got loads. Ooh, grey's horrible. I do love grey hair, but there's just not enough there. It's coming, but there's not enough. So I'm thinking, yeah. And because I like pink, I think coppery auburn's go with pink, and like pink makeup and that. So I do. I think these were £4 something each, but I had to get two because I just thought if I put this on and it doesn't mix in well and cover, I'll be like, the overall effect won't come out as strong. So two, just so I know, even if I've got half a bottle left, I just know I've got enough to cover it. I'm covered. Oh, and the only other thing I've got is, because I'm sat here doing my nails, and I can sculpt my own little flowers out of the Sculpey. It's like a Sculpey gel. These aren't sculpted. These were like little things you stick on yourself. So I was testing them out. But when I do my own sculpted designs, I had, if you remember, if you saw my nails the other week, whenever it was, I'm always changing them, the little white flowers on the mint green ones, I sculpted them with a white sculpted. I think I'm waiting for a pink, a blue, a green, a black, think, and I ordered a silver. That make. So you'll probably be seeing me messing with that and doing some designs on that, and I like it because it's in a pink pot. And if in pink, I'm like, ooh. I didn't get it because it was in a pink pot, but it's nice that it's in a pink pot. But yeah, and like I said, my mum's coming tomorrow, so I've got to finish my nails off now. Do a little bit of tidying up, but I'm not that bothered. I'm going to do it when Finn goes, clean the whole floors, his toys and that, because I know when my mum comes tomorrow, I'm going to have such a headache. We're going to be moving stuff, because Gary, the builder's coming on Monday, so it means I've got to move my kettle. Oh, the house is going to be upside down. I know you'll know if anyone's had a new kitchen or building in your house or whatever you're having done when you have to move things out, so I'm going to have like the kettle in here. It's going to do me head in, but anyway, I'll just have to persevere. I just wish I could afford to go on holiday, book an holiday for a week and come back to a new kitchen, but that's not happening. So, and I've really got to be like zen this weekend with my mother. I'm normally quite calm, but with my mother, I'm just going to have to learn to be zen and just let things go over my head and not get stressed. I'll have to tell her though, because it's a weekend without Finn. I'm trying to do, like I keep saying, finish my nail course off. Something always comes up, but I thought, do it this weekend because I'm not doing anything. I'm not going anywhere. I'm definitely in the mood to do it because sometimes you have to be in the mood to sit there and do it. I get a bit done, and Mum's coming down. I'm like, oh God, she's not going to be mad with me going, oh, are you doing this and you're doing that? So if I make sure I get most of it done tonight, tidying up, make sure everything's straight through, even though she's going to re-tidy up. So I'm not going to do it that much because she's going to be redoing it anyway. But I can't be doing with her if she's like coming in the nail room and pecking me head about something when I'm timing myself and I don't know. So maybe I'm just going to have to set myself a couple of hours, then go and help her with whatever, and then a couple of hours on Sunday. But I just wanted a weekend where I just wanted peace and quiet. I didn't want anyone in my ear. But no, that's not going to happen. Otherwise, I'll be taking myself out for a walk just to get some fresh air away from, if you know what I mean. But I can't complain because it's my mum getting the kitchen done, so that's why I've just got to think, just let her get on with it. If she pecks your head, she pecks your head, but just let her get on with it. But I might have to just lock myself in the nail room and never come out again. So, I don't know. But I don't think there was anything else to say. My tea's gone cold because I can't even... I'm ridiculous with my tea and coffee. I make one, I drink a bit, I forget, I'm doing stuff, whatever. I get distracted and then I have a cold cup of tea and coffee, so I put it in the microwave. And I can't put it in the microwave because my microwave's conked out. I haven't got any money to get another one, but I don't need to get another one because my mum's getting me one in with the kitchen. So there's no point me trying to look for a cheap one because I'm getting one. It's just going to have to be... It's just mad. I know it sounds stupid, mad warming some things up. Not all things in your pan because I'm so used to shoving it in the microwave. It's just like, oh, I've got to wash my pan out now. But never mind. I'll just have to persevere like we do when we're having things done and stuff. So next week when Gary comes, like I said, I'll just be disappearing for the week. I'll just be... My mum will be here anyway. She'll be just tidying up around Gary's mess. That's what she'll be doing. Don't know. So she can clean and I'll just have to take Finn out because I don't want Finn distracting Gary from doing the work. I don't actually know when the kitchen's getting fitted. I know it's coming on Monday. I know he's taking the window out and boarding it up, bricking it up, which is going to be weird. And then the electrics and then the kitchen. So I don't know if it's going to be a week of that and then a week of the kitchen. Oh God, I don't know. I'm just not even going to think about it. I'm just going to have to get in the Zen mode of positive feelings. At the end of the day, the positive side of it is I'm going to have a nice new kitchen. So, and it'd be weird because I just can't imagine that kitchen looking any different than it does. Or even having a little farty cupboard on the end, which we're supposed to be having to put like my mop bucket in. I don't even have space for that, and my little Dyson Hoover, because it's only a narrow thing, will fit in there, so that'll be good for storage because I normally have to prop it up in the hallway, which is annoying. But yeah, so I'll probably come back after with, hopefully fingers crossed, if I do my hair tonight, if I'm not knackered, I don't like doing it when I'm knackered, hopefully I'll show you tonight, or if not, I might be able to show you first thing Saturday morning before Mum comes because I think she's coming after dinner, because you'll be able to see it in the light. But if not, if I don't do it, I might just come for a chat anyway, talking about the magazine I got the other day about to put on Instagram and Facebook about if you've got a workspace, if you work from home or in an office or whatever, if you can always have something on your desk or somewhere, even if it's in like your wallet and you can flip it open and see it, or on your phone, because you can have it on your phone, you can have your own little picture grid wall thing, save photos of affirmations, words, quotes, in the area that you can see, to give you them good vibes, because like I said, I'm going to do it on the wall, but I wasn't actually thinking of putting the words up. I said I was going to put pictures up, but because I've got some things on my wall that say certain things. But the picture I got the other day in the magazine, You know, he said you can use it in a frame. I didn't find this frame. I had one of my training things in it that I don't use, so just one of these. So I've put it in there because that's what they're for. And it says today's going to be awesome. So I want a few more of these, but I want different frames. There's a selection of like collective different frames with. I'm just wondering, because it's a new magazine and it's just come out, so I'm wondering if next month they'll have another one, if you can collect them. That's what I'm hoping, because then I can collect them. And in among the pictures on my wall, that I'm going to have to start collecting the frames soon, I can have different quotes around on the front room in here, some in the bedroom, maybe in the bedroom to do with love, if you know what I mean. So you can see them and you're going into your brain. I mean, you can make them yourself. If you like doing arty-farty things, you could write something, one of your favourite quotes, maybe do a board around it, glitter or something, or you could write one and draw a board around and get the kids to decorate the border, something to do in the school holidays as well. They could have one over their bed, something subconsciously going in your brain, but I might be talking about that tonight. It'll be coming anyway. If you don't see me tonight, it's just because I've knackered myself out basically, but I'll hopefully see you at some point while Mum's here, even if I've got to go in the bedroom and do a chat. So I'll see you soon. Have a nice weekend. Bye. And we're still going. I really thought I'd switched it off then.